Hello, VOD. This is the last VOD of the grid. Hello, everybody. Oh my God, there's so many people here already. Hello, Cyrus. Cyrus already hit me with the dink, so I even got my favorite mug, which says, "You make life exceedingly bearable." So hello, everybody. How's it going? DJ Mix, Harv, Hydro, Cyrus, Drifter, Kalatra, Overcast, ZQM, Annie, Sarah O'Touche, Mev, Goo, Crow Witch, oh my god, Arden. Everybody is here today. So, I do want to start this video as if perhaps you might have not played Gregtech New Horizons, because I did put this on my personal Instagram story. Oh my god. Holy moly. So first of all, thank you Harv for the 5 gift subs immediately. To talk you with a sub. Oh my gosh. Chat's blowing up. And thank you Kat. So much love to Kat and Vin, my favorite Gregtech New Horizons streamer. Thank you so much for this raid. And thank you for showing up here today. I gotta give them a real quick shout out. Damn, this is bigger than I was ever expecting. So, okay, while we go, I do want to give a little rough rundown of what this is. This is my 1-year world of Gregtech New Horizons, which is commonly referred to as the hardest mod pack in Minecraft. And I have spent, right off the bat, I want to dispel the notion that this is some 15,000 hour mod pack. Dude, there are so many subs coming out. DJ Mix with the tier 1, Tosh with the 5 gifted, fucking Aspect with the prime sub. Oh my god. So much love to all of you. This is crazy. Shit is just blowing up. But yes, so this is the hardest mod pack in Minecraft, and it has taken me exactly, it's around 2,168 combined hours. So this is Leaf started with me. He actually got me into Gregtech New Horizons through Threefold's playthrough. And we played this, and he dropped out around EV Ivy. And so I have been playing ever since, going through all of these quest book pages, from Stone to Steam to our first electronics. And we just keep going, keep going. There's 13 tiers if you include endgame goals. And yeah, I have been building this base as this is just my favorite base I have ever built in any game ever, and we have put so much love into this, and so I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So that's the basic rundown. The first thing we're gonna do is a world tour before we get Crafting Gate, and oh my god, DJ Mix, another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you all for the gift subs, Jesus. And hello everybody. So I'm gonna walk my ass down this road. We're gonna take everything nice and slow today. And basically what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to give a world tour, and then we're gonna do a machine count while we do that, just to check what a Stargate base looks like. And then I'm gonna craft my 2 gates, and we're gonna go through and we're gonna win the game. That's it. This song is playing, and I'm gonna skip it for now, even though I really love it. Little pyramid song for the road. There we go. So, it all starts with antimatter. Currently, we have 5 SSASs, or, oh god, what are these called? There's nothing on my mind right now. Semi-stable antimatter stabilization sequencers, and if you see, this whole page kind of explains how it works. So yeah, this game is not, it's no faint of heart game, and I'm supplying that with all of these things. Each of these is netting me 650 trillion EU per tick. So we have a total of 650 times 5. 3 quadrillion, so wait, 5 times 650 trillion EU tick, which equals 3 quadrillion 250, 3.25 quadrillion EU per tick. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep up with chat. I do see ZQM Laser Cloud with the LEG Never Forget. Oh, I do want to show that off. I'm going to go back to that. Our original power source was a magic power gen, and it was so overpowered. Let's go. Gnome Stank, Mr. Nibbles, the resub. Oh my gosh, there's so much, and I am so sorry if I don't keep up with this. But yeah, we have one slam making that much per annihilation. We got all of these NAC reactors, refineries. Let's keep moving. Dude, I am a leg apologist. Let's just write down one slam. And before we actually go to that, I do want to quickly go over here to our stack of 64 Nanoforges. This will be solved in 2.8 with a new structure. It looks fucking sick. So shout out to the devs who did that. And I actually do totally forget how much energy we're providing each of these. It's some ludicrous amount. 4096 amps of UXV, so that's about 2 trillion EU times 64. Hello, Tell. Yes, leg abuse. I'm a leg apologist. That carried me to like legitimately what tier did we get carried to? Like UHV, UEV when I switched to NAC fuel. I think it must have been the end of UHV with the bio mainframe. Yeah. So this, let me write this down. We've got 64 nanoforges at 4096 amp UXV. Okay, let's keep moving. So here's mass processing, which is my gigantic building full of all of the processing machines that we use to get gate. This is what, 1632 times 4, so 128 benders at 4 amps UXV. We've got, oh my gosh, we've got a lot of cutting machines, chat. I don't know how I'm gonna have to multiply this. I cannot wait until they make cutting machines just a little bit better. But 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 6 times 8. And another DJ Mix with another 5 community subs. Holy fucking moly. Oh, and then we multiply that all by 2. Because we're doing 2 per machine cluster, and that's 384 cutting machines. I do believe I haven't replaced, yeah, these are still 4 amps UMV, so sue me. At 4 amps UMV. Let's see, forming presses, we have another 128. And thank you all, for all of this. God damn. Hollow with the Prime sub. Hello, Hollow. Gotta give a shout out to Hollow. Hollow and I, way back in ZPM, discovered Universal together. And since then, we have been, that's the whole reason I made that video. So Hollow is like a huge part in me learning about Universal. So I gotta give a shout out to Hollow. That's UMB as well. And 3 is asking what my TPS is looking like. So I'm gonna do XU TPS in the chat. And we're actually rocking a really good 20 MSPT, between 20 and 30 milliseconds per tick. You can see it in my top left here. Let me turn off my face cam real quick and I'll show you. So up in the left, what we have is milliseconds per tick and then average tick time. 20 ticks per second, which is that number in parentheses, is what we're after. And I am rocking about 30 MSPT. 50 MSPT would be bad. So we are so golden, even though we are at the end of the game. Oh, we got another Dink Water from Lyrosphere. Hello, my friend, and hello, Vin. Cheers. So one of the things about this game mode, this mod pack, if you're not a GTNH player, The hardest part is actually the performance issues as you run into a gate base. As we tally up all the machines, you'll start to realize that all of this is extremely CPU costly. And most people actually get to a point where they're lagging more than if they added more machines. Like, they lag so that way the game runs slower. And if you added more machines, you would actually come out net negative. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, autoclaves, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6. Yeah. Which I should be able to do in my head. That's only 24 autoclaves, really? Yeah, I guess so. 24, and I'm guessing we 2-hatch UXV? Yeah, so at 4 amps UXV, a lot of Wiremills here. I think this is 8 times 4 times 4 times 2. And we're at 256 Wiremills, each running at 4 amps UMV, 256 at 4 amps UMV. Extruders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 times, oh my gosh, 6 times 2 times 4. 48 at 4 amps of UXV, right? Yep. I promise, chat, we're gonna get out of the woods soon. This is the biggest tally here, and then after that, I pretty much know all the numbers. We'll have a little bit to go. So, what is this? 4 times 4 times 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 4 times 4 times 4, 4 cubed. 64 Chem Baths. I'm guessing this is 4 amps UMV as well. Yep. And thank you all for the community subs and the gifts and everything and the follows. I really appreciate it. It is so kind of all of you. And this is such a journey that we've been on. Yeah, you can share Chem Baths like this. This is how I did it. I think I counted this. This is either 192 or 384 of these. So it's 6 times 2 times 4 times 4 times 2 times 4 times 4, 192 mixers at 16 amps of UMV. Oh my lord. Voidbound with the 5 community, holy shit. And then this is the real travesty. Each of these has 64 amps of UMV. 1, 2 per stack. So that's 2 times 2 times 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equals 2 times 2 times 4 times 8, 128 at 64 amps UMV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoa, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 42, right? And then what are we rocking at? Oh boy, 16 amps UMV. And here is the solidifier. Oh my gosh, highlight my message. Is there a better wireless energy hatch, or is it just capped at UXV max? So it is capped at UXV. I didn't update everything to UXV because it's not bottlenecks, but this one is the biggest bottleneck. 16 amps of UXV, 128 fluid shapers. Look at this chat. So luckily, a very lovely dev is working on a big multi-fluid extractor, which is going to do absolute wonders, or fluid solidifier. This is probably like encroaching on too much spam. So this is 128 at 16 amps UXV. Okay, moving on. What the fuck is this? What was the biggest bottleneck in making the pair of gates? That's a good question. It's generally AALs, but actually the most slow thing for me was Universium, and we'll get to that soon. I'm gonna count all of the generalized advanced assembly lines. And these things, because of how they work, you have to insert items in the correct slices and then have data to do the craft. Like each one of these blocks needs a different specific item of the craft. Let's like give an example of this. I guess bio mainframe, like BioWare circuits are an example. So this needs to be on the first block, second block, third block. These things contribute to about like a third of the lag of all endgame bases. And this is like the big decider, essentially. This is what kills a gate run. So I'm gonna like tally all these up. So we have 18 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 18, just for like auto crafting. 198 plus, we've got 168 over here for making gate parts specifically. Each of these uses 8 trillion EU per tick at max. So what is that? Equals 198 plus 162. So 360 between those. And I think that's all of my like auto crafting ones. So 360 generic AALs. And then we have this entire optical factory, which is how we do all of our endgame circuits. I have like a tally of all of this, but here's one floor. Here's the next floor. And then here's the floor below. And as you can see, we really do not fuck around with endgame circuits. Hello, Brianna. How's it going? And these are all dedicated assembly lines. These are all only for their tier of circuits. And it's like, yeah, this is no joke. This is what kills runs. And in 2.9, there will be like a mega to make all of these circuits in like maybe like 5 or 6 mega circuit thingies, which is going to be fantastic because then we won't need to spam the hundreds of like assembly lines for circuits. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, let's go over to the DTPFs, of which we have, oh gosh, sorry, Nirvana, you're being a little bit loud right now. Little Deftones, there we go. Yeah, these coils are fucking bright as hell, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 24 dimensionally transcendent plasma forges, and each of these are like just very endgame crafts. Those are very bright. What the heck? DTPF 24, and most of them are running at like 262K. What are these running at? Yeah, 262K UEV. 262K UEV. Good music taste, thank you. These make components. So this is my favorite multi-block, probably in the whole pack. We're giving these 2 trillion EU per tick each. These are component assembly lines, and these things are like the backbone of your factory, no lie. This is like genuinely a very well-designed multi that just is very helpful. So any component like robot arms, emitters, sensors, conveyor modules, pumps, pistons, electric motors, these all have a component assembly line recipe, and it's much better than any other recipe that you could use to make these. Like, this is really expensive. This is chill as fuck. So these are big. Let's count how many we have. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 36 at 4096 amps UXV. 4096 amp UXV. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. Oh my gosh, and we have 111 viewers. That is a crazy amount. All right, let's keep going. Alloy Blast Smelter is a funny one that I wanted to put in here. This is my area for like smelting shit. I guess we could tally that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vacuum freezers, but yeah, whatever. So this is 9 alloy blast smelters, and this was not enough. Each of them is 2 trillion EU per tick. Mind you, we have 4 quadrillion, so we've got a little bit to spare, right? Oh my gosh, we got another dink water. Hello, Finger Dash. I use a couple of texture packs, and I'll release them as I go. You can see Godforge looming in the background. Over here, I decided, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this anymore, and we crafted 54, no. Yeah, what's 9 times 5? That's like 45 more ABSs on top of the 9 that we had. So we have a total of 54 of these bad boys. 54 at 4096 amp UXV. Let's keep moving. Here's the Eye of Harmony area, which is probably this is like, I like this area. Probably not my favorite, but definitely a good one. And we have 43 astral arrays in here. And what that does is consumes a lot of power and gets us the Eye of Harmony specific materials a lot faster. So this is the only way to get Universium, which is like the end game thing that you require about 2 billion of to make 2 Stargates. So this is like a big intense thing. So let's say 43 AA. And then we have one for white dwarf matter and one for black dwarf matter. And I'm actually going to pause these bad boys. And we're going to hit this with the screwdriver. Nope. What are we going to hit this with, chat? How do we retrieve the astral array? Planet block can be inserted. All right. What is the... I know there's a way to take the astral arrays out. Wire cutter. There we go. And this would be... Where is the output bus? I guess it'll happen... Wait, where are our astral arrays? Where did they go? Input bus? Oh, I'm so scared, chat. Was I not supposed to do that while I was running? Inventory. Oh, thank fucking God. You guys saved me from being so fucking scared right there. Okay, we're gonna do it again. And I'm assuming that'll just turn off when it does. Yeah, we've got a couple 100 seconds left. I do need to turn shaders off real quick for the Godforge, which breaks under shaders. Thank you so much, chat. Oh, that scared me, because I need those astral arrays to craft my 2 gates. That's no joke. So here is the Godforge, which is the end game electric blast furnace variant. And it also has some other modules, but basically you put modules on the side of it. These are like the regular blast furnace modules. And there's one really sick module that turns dusts directly into liquids, and it's very big. So I have one of those, a couple of plasma thingies, a couple of things to make mag matter and QGP. So that's pretty much that. And then I have 2 more places to visit. Thank you, Dog OK. That's very kind. I am very proud of my base. Let's go visit Orproc while we're here, honestly. Here's my ore processing, which I'm very proud of. It's very cute. But we've got trillions of all sorts of things at this point, like stone dusts. So the thing about Gregtech New Horizons is that as a pack, this is the biggest like amount of items you will ever be moving. Like in regular Minecraft, 1 million items is almost unfathomable, and the endgame crafts move in like trillions. I had some 60 gigabyte crafts, which is I think about like maybe like hundreds of billions of items at once. So it's like this game has a scale that is unmatched. Here is my lovely area with 54 compact fusion reactors, Mark V. Here's the another 18 over here, and the last bit over here. That is a building that I'm quite proud of. So let me put that down. 54 compact fives, which is overkill, but you know, overkill is how I play. And here is, oh shit, I forgot about shaders. So here's what that looks like with shaders, in case anyone was worried. Same thing. But this is one of my favorite spots. This is our 9 space elevators, 6 of which are full kitted with Space Assemblers Mark III. And this is because I have gone fully optical circuit and fully crystal circuit. So I've chosen 2 of the circuit lines and abandoned all of the other ones. But in order to main opticals like this, you need these space assemblers for this memory craft. There we go. Optically compatible memory and optically perfected CPUs. So that's a thing. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will get over to some of the smaller magic things and we'll do a little base tour of this. Yes, Corp 2. Here, look, this is my Corp. I have Corp 2 on demand in hundreds of thousands at a time. Corp 4. This is my little Corp area. We've got some, oh, I should probably make note of the mass fabs, which we have a ton of. I'll write that down all on myself. Random shit over here. What do we got? Oh, blood magic. Here we've got extreme entity crushers. We've got draconic evolution fusion crafters for dragon blood. A little bit of blood magic. Oh, you know what? It wouldn't be a 9 stream if we didn't summon a meteor, right? Do I have the wireless? Is this on? So this is 2000 on the receiver. All right. Let's get this transmitter. $2,000 meteor. Let's see if this works or like totally fucks up my world chat. And I'm totally becoming aware that maybe I need to be over near this Eye of Harmony while it breaks or while it finishes its craft. Someone remind me of this because I ejected the astral array fabricators. We've got like a minute left. Hello, Aditya. How's it going, my friend? What's the plan after you finish the pack? I will be taking a little bit of a break. I'll be making some GTNH content and maybe some Silk Song, some Nomi Factory CEU. I wanted to stop by and say congrats, 9. Super proud of you, friend. Thank you, Aditya. And Aditya is a wonderful streamer. His B videos are unparalleled and helped me like start the pack. So shout out to Aditya. All right, platinum metallic or platinum ore comes from Advanced Scanner 5. Let's grab one of these. I gotta do the meteor automation. It just wouldn't be right without it. I hit this, then flick the lever. This carried me. Meteors are so powerful and they're so slept on. Check this out. I have a full arcane bore setup to automatically actually request me materials and feed it directly to my ore processing. So this is one of my crown achievements that I'm really proud of. Do you pay the miners? I did enchant them real hard. I gave them Unbreaking 20 and Efficiency 50. And Fortune doesn't really do anything, but I did give them that too. Isn't that sick? That's one of my favorite parts of this pack, is meteor mining. It's just low-key, like, it's hard to access, but once you, like, get into it, it's very, very lucrative. And there you go. What else we got? Oh, let's pop back over there and grab our astral array fabricators. Put this here. I'm not a fan of how that just pops onto the ground. Glad you perfected that setup. Thank you. All right, let's hit this wire cutter. And there we go. There are 12 astral array fabricators for our 2 gates. Whew. Whew. Scary. All right, I'm gonna go over magic and bees, and then we're gonna craft our 2 gates, and we are gonna be happy. I think that's pretty much it. I do want to go over, this is my bee Sencha area. I have 8 Essentia Queens. Each of them makes a bunch of Essentia, and then we have about 9 AP Mancer's Drainers. All of them are in different settings, and all of them give me different, what are these called? Essentias, which are magical fluids that you use in the main magic mod, Thaumcraft. So I have this whole setup for all of the Essentias. I'm duping some nuggets and things with Essentia, like Tantalum and what is this? Bedrockium. What is this for? Oh yeah, this was my large Essentia generators. And way back when, 903 hours ago, these were making me, I think it's 64 amps of UV times 8 for the small cost of some Essentia, Aqualitas, and some Cryothium. So this is a hard carry. That was a hard carry. Here's my node. Oh, and bees. How can we forget bees? My favorite, one of my, actually probably just my favorite resource gen in the entire pack. We had this bee automation area for the longest time. We have some very good memories over here. And this is our mega apiary, one of my favorite blocks to craft, which just holds a bunch of queens and stuff and produces combs that we use. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, chat. Is there anything I'm missing? Black hole compressors over there, y'all know about that. I guess we can show off a little bit of fluid storage. This was our main net. Oh, yeah, wait. Gotta show you guys the aerial of the main net. This is what the main network looks like. Look at this insane... This is like all of the connections ever. And then this is my... I'll do a P2P network. When is the K2SE run happening? I don't know what K2SE is. Let's pop into this. This is what our subnet to move those channels looks like. Got a whole bunch of shit around here. I have no clue. Does anyone know how to measure how many channels you're using without like doing some crazy shit? Because I'm not counting all this. This would give me a headache. That's what I want to know, Hydro. Let me get this dink water. Cheers. Let me try a network tool. There's this and there's the advanced network tool. So let's try this. Okay. Fuck you, rotates your fucking thing. We got 70 gigs of items. It doesn't really, maybe I could tally up all of this stuff. Did your Botania area still exist? Just barely. I think actually I did delete it all. It all got purged. But there is some remnants of Botania up here, used for making bees and stuff. Just a little bit. Yeah, rip the Botania area. I love Botania. Botania is one of my favorite mods ever. But yeah, I think that's it, chat. Am I forgetting anything? Let me switch the music real quick. We're gonna go to Tron soundtrack. Let's get Overture, The Grid, Son of Flynn, Solar Sailor, Flynn Lives, and Sunrise Prelude. I can give you my mod pack for Factorio if you like. I will give Factorio a look. I currently just want to focus on this and just do my thing, but thank you. I appreciate that. And hello, Panda. How's it going? All right, I want to tally this up on a different... Okay, I did not mean to do that. Let's tally this. We need 30 of these. And let's see if we can just pull everything we need. I think that's it. Okay, we do need to craft a couple of field generators. So let me actually go into this craft. We need 32 plus 120 UXV field gens. 32 plus 120 minus 12. And look at that, chat. Look how quick this is gonna craft. We're so fucking stacked, and it's crazy. This is what the game looks like. You order crafts, and the tree of crafts goes down one by one, and you get all of the stuff that you asked for. Craftorio, nice. If you touch Factorio, you need Space Age DLC, I'm telling you. Dude, Panda, today is it. Today's the day. And then let's also craft out, I need 16 emitters. I wonder if we'll get a byproduct of emitters from this. Probably not. So let's just call that as well. What's your time? Currently we're at about 2,100 hours combined. And that's where we're at. All right, let's start crafting, shall we? So this is gonna go through eventually. The gold nanites are probably the biggest pain in the ass, which will be solved in 2.8. But let me see. Oh yeah, 7.8 seconds each times 64. Oh man, what a crazy, crazy thing. Okay, let me pull out Stargate blocks. Got all of those. Let me pull this. I'll put the field gens back, and that's just crafting. How's everyone doing today, by the way? How are your playthroughs going? So there's the 180 UXV field gens. We can pop over to our component assembly lines, and these things are responsible for making these parts. I don't even think all of these are active right now. Either we just blitz through them, or yeah, 18 seconds for a stack, which is insane. And there we go, we're already done. I've played B-Swarm Simulator for over 3,000 hours. That's insane. And Vince said, we just got to IV on Double Helix yesterday. That's so awesome. I love, that's the start of the best tier ever, in my opinion. All right, let's pull all this stuff. Let's try to memorize this crafting recipe. And I think I got it. And we need 30 of these. And I'm totally blanking now. So let's do 30 here. 1, 2. That looks right. Maybe like that. Oh, I have a feeling that this ain't right, but let's just stick with our guts here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Need to rebalance these. Oh gosh. Is that the recipe? No, not at all, chat. I think we need to switch these two. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna craft one like this and I'm gonna balance it. Here's our first Stargate chevron block. And let's just do this here. Mismatch crafting grid? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Alright, fuck this. I'm auto-crafting it. You can't make me do this. I'm slowly crawling out of early game MV. Let's go. And biggest M, hello. It's been a minute, my friend. How are you? Let's grab this. Encode the recipe. This is what the game plays like 99% of the time. It's encoding recipes and then like having it craft out on your behalf. So there we go. Let's put this in. We have 1, so we need 29. Perfect. You'll see these are going through. Let's go over to a nice scenic place so we can take a picture of this achievement. And hello, Orange Creamskull, by the way. I knew you popped in. I don't think I said hello. So hello, my friend. Orange is another wonderful streamer who has a gate already and is doing a twist run. So go find Orange. Okay, grab this. Stargate Chevron block. Big. Okay, we got that. Oh, my hands are like low-key shaking, chat. We're approaching the gate. This is it. All this year. Oh my gosh. All right, here's the last craft, and we need 2 of these because we're making 2 gates because we don't fuck around and we're cool. So let me pull all this. Oh my gosh. And Salt with a 300-bit cheer. Hello, Salt. And Shigetsu, I was here. You were here. You work that, bro. You are here. Okay, so plates go here and here. We got mining drone, mining drone. Does the fluid singularity go on bottom? Yeah. There's no way I memorized this chat. Okay, wait. Let's do something else so I can drag. So we got Eye of Harmony and Space Assembler. Okay. Then we get these bad boys. Perfect. Central graviton flow modulators. Dude, this is such a fucking weird feeling. Ultimate giga batteries, super dense mag matter plates. A transdimensional alignment matrix we'll put on the edges. Sabin just cheered 100 bits. Thank you, Sabin. I appreciate that. I remember that if you entered NEI in the craft, in there it got reset. Good thing that isn't there. That would be so troll. Mag matter nanites and we go emitter field generator. Okay, I can do that. Mag matter nanites go here. Oh fuck, I forgot where the emitters go. Okay. Emitters here. And the field generators go around the circle. Oh my gosh, chat. Here it is. Here's our first Stargate base. And we'll put this one in for the second. And there is 2. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting that A2 quest. Alright. Endgame goals. The last goal is to mine up all this stuff. Oh no, I didn't make the iris upgrade. This should be easy. Let's just pattern this out real quick. I totally forgot about this though. Although I wonder, because I'm making 2 Stargates, I should be able to get the Stargate roll anyway, but like, whatever. We'll just craft it out. I'm sure it won't take like too long. Do I even have space, bro? Come on, come on. Come on, don't do me like this now. No, okay. We're never gonna make this again, so I'll just do that. Iris blade. And then let's pop this out and do the iris upgrade. Dude, I can't believe I forgot this. Why was this not in my calculations? First player to throw their game into a cactus? Okay. That's okay, chat. It's for the content. Let's pop this into our black hole compressor. White dwarf matter plates. We should have more than enough of this. Let's multiply that down. Pop this into our solidifiers. I feel like we're lagging a little bit right now. We might be overheating. Yo, why is this crap so big, bro? What the fuck? 192 star fuel. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna do everything but the iris upgrade, and we're gonna be okay. If it pops in by the time we finish stream, that's gonna be fine. I mean, it probably will, but that got me nervous there. Dude, I scammed myself. What the fuck? Okay, that's everything. Other than the iris thing, we're actually golden, I think. Let me go to our scenic area and I'll grab my stuff. Actually, I don't need to go scenic. Grab this, our 2 chevron upgrades, and let's start in the overworld. Hello, fights. How's it going? Cheers. 1v1 a random viewer, and whoever wins gets the gate. For real. Okay, here's my overworld. Don't look at this, guys. Don't look. Don't look. This is for my eyes only, okay? You can't see this. Here we go. Here's our 1 gate. And it always does this funky shit. There we go. I gotta pick up some stuff. Let's find our Stargate address is UYT4 6BKTI. Alright, I don't want anyone raiding my Stargate, okay? Don't raid my Stargate, guys. Can't see what. There's one. This is kind of coming through. It like low-key could happen. It low-key could happen. Did I program the recipe into the base leaked? Sending him drones now. I did not program the right recipe here. So let's get this. And then I'm also going to hit follow. Should give me a message. Oh, I totally forgot something in the overworld. So chat, you do need a chevron upgrade to do cross-dimensional travel. So I was a Uber Chad, and I got that as well. And okay, this is claimed and loaded, so that's good. We got our chevron upgrade there. All right, here's the decision that we have to make. Do we wait for this to craft out? Because I don't think it's actually going to be that bad, but 24 mega ultimate batteries isn't like the quickest thing in the world. Send the Godforge cannons? You know what, actually, let's take a walk, chat. Let's do it. And then I will wait for the iris upgrade to come through. Actually, chat is saying wait it out. Also, there's an ad coming, so okay, we definitely wait. The most impressive part of Stargate is that it's a circle in Minecraft. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. Thank you. I want to say as this crafts out, thank you to all of you who have like supported me and been here and kept me company, kept me sane. It has been such a lovely like occurrence to be here with you guys and to play through this pack that is such like a community and such like such a phenomenon, honestly. There is nothing quite like this mod pack. And the people who are here, oh my god. Hello Ruckus / Shoutout. Ruckus the Piercer. I suppose I can wait until ads are off. Although I have no clue how long ads are. Ads are done for me? Okay. Then I do want to say, again, thank you to all the lovely people who have joined me on this journey. It has been such a thing. Such a, like, this community is so unique and such a force of nature, and this game is so unique. And I wanted to thank everyone in my chat and everyone in my community that has got here and changed my life for the better. Because I did not think I would be streaming like this. I started streaming as a joke. I was like, okay, fuck it, we might as well be doing that. We can't be playing games alone, right? And I could never have imagined how we are today. And I gotta say, thank you, everybody. I have so much love for all of you. So thank you for joining me today on this fine, fine occasion. That's all. And shout out to like all the special people who have helped with my Discord and all that. So Annie, my mod. Shout out to Hollow Wings, who's just the homie. Shout out to Invisible, who explained a bunch of shit to me and helped me with Universal 2 and Antimatter. And there's so many more people that I would love to shout out. Recursive Pineapple, I gotta give it to him. This matter manipulator shit, which is like survival world edit, is fucking insane. It is unparalleled. So that's one thing I gotta say. And yeah, that's my whole thing. I suppose we can go and watch some of these machines craft. MM makes it bearable. That is absolutely true. Does anyone want to see, or more likely not see a mega chem reactor recipe? What's a good mega chem reactor recipe? Let's do 2 billion. Where's sulfuric acid? That's like the classic. That's the homie right there. Where are you? Oh yeah. So let's do 2 billion sulfuric acid, which is the max that I can do. I want to show you guys this. If I try to go over this, like let's say 10 billion, like I literally hit integer overflow and it doesn't let me, so I just wanted to show you that. But yeah, I crafted out and I don't even see it happen. Let's do start with follow. It's already done. I just wanted to show that off. I think that's kind of funny. These are kind of going. We're kind of making it happen. We are not twist spacing Ruckus. This is a full vanilla GTNH run. Tataki, I can lend you 1 trillion sulfuric acid if you have spots to hold it. Where are these? Oh, there we go. So you can see why these are such a huge. You can see the slices in the bottom right, and that's part of the reason why these are such a huge like lag fest and kind of need to be fixed soon. All right, I estimate that by the time we reach our gate, we should get our iris upgrade. Because we're 13 iris blades through. So this is perfect. Let's do it. And I'm going to turn follow off so I'm not interrupted. And let's turn on something a little epic. Let's do Arrival into Flynn Lives into Sunrise Prelude. Let's do it, chat. This is the road. I don't think I've shown anyone this officially, but this is, I made a Stargate place for like based on the Tron portal. So this is the whole base. And down here we have the exit, the portal. It's such a weird feeling. Oh, this, okay, 0% is too slow. Hello, Kyle, how's it going? And here we end. This reminds me of the Absolute Radiance walk up. When I made this, that's what I was thinking about. Here we go, chat. I do need to hold some things for the quests, so let's grab that and that. Put the RF provider back down. What a weird feeling. This is certainly the end of an era. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, as this all crafts out, here it is, chat. The final thing. The Stargate after 2,000 hours of playing. This is our reward. And I do need that iris upgrade to get the quest, but I will. Check this shit out. Y'all, this is crazy. Alright, here we go. Let's hit the dials. U, Y, T, 4, 6BK, TI. Oh, we need that. We need the chevron upgrade. Holy shit. TI. Look at us go. Holy moly. It's fucking dialing! Oh, look at that fucking texture right there. That's insane. Oh. Gotta show off the booty. I think we got a twerk on the Stargate controller, chat. Gotta give it a little show. And thank you all for joining us. Look at this. And off we go, chat. Here we do it. Here we are. Oh my god, 500 bits. Thank you, Hydro. Look at this. That's it, chat. And that's us. Thank you for joining. Let's see if we got that iris upgrade. Oh yeah, perfect timing. There we go. The last quest. Stargate is complete. And for my reward, I get 4 iron ingots and 3 sticks. There we go. And thank you, DJ Mix, for the 100 bits, the 1,000 bits, and the 100 bits from Stereo. We did a 24-hour stream. We've done everything, chat. We've done everything together. And yet again, I just want to say, thank you all for making this trip as wonderful as possible. I am genuinely, this community is so lovely, and I don't know what I would do without you guys. I think we can successfully call it there. I think that's a stream. So, my plans for the future, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to do some YouTube. I'm going to make like a edited video on what I think about TTNH. Spoilers. Obviously, I fucking love it. I am going to stream Silksong and Nomi Factory CEU, and eventually I'll come back in 2.9 for a challenge run gate. And I think you guys should tell me what I should do for that challenge run. My inclination is to do a space-only run and see how that goes. But yeah, like pop into my Discord, tell me what I should do next, and like let me know. Hang out. I will do a world download eventually. I think everything is mostly in order. I'm gonna see if there are any logistical problems with that over the next couple of days because I am on a specific nightly version, like a specific what's it called, like experimental version. So that's one thing I'll do. And yeah, that's man, man, what good memories. I gotta say again, shout out to Leaf. Thank you for inviting me to play GT Nation in the first place and getting me hooked on this game and introducing to me to this community that I love. And finally, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and do the best that you can, no matter what that is. And I promise that that will be enough. And yeah, that's all. Drop in, say hello. I will always remember, and I love this community that we've built. Let's go find someone to raid with our lovely 124 viewers. And with that sunset, let's do it. Who's on tonight? Who are we raiding? We've got Incubo TV, Drakester Bacon. Oh, dude, wait, Burning Lake is streaming. Holy shit, I gotta raid Burning Lake. Burning Lake's been like a day one, I feel like. I've been watching him forever. Alright, chat. I leave you in the hands of Burning Lake. Give him as much love as you can. And that's all. I'll see you guys around. Let's hit this raid and oh my gosh, so crazy. GG's, y'all. Alright. Peace.